Welcome back to Bear's Homestead. Today we're upgrading the wife's office. Oh, did I say wife's office? I meant to say we're upgrading the laundry room. The cabinets are coming down, the shelves are going up, walls are getting painted, and we're laying down some new flooring. This space is about to look completely different. Let's dive in. First, we need to get this floor cleaned up. Perfect. Now, let's get this wall painted. This space has worked for us, but it's definitely tired, and honestly, rooms like this, they don't get a lot of attention. They're not glamorous, but a lot of life happens here. Laundry piles, busy mornings, late nights. This room has seen it all. And today, it's finally getting its moment. Alright, so I'm starting by cutting in the paint. This is always the slow, patient part. Edges, corners, around the trim. Not exciting, but if you rush it, you'll regret it later. Last time we cleaned these frames, girl. These don't even need painted. They just need clean.
Well, considering the fact that I don't reach up there,
You can reach. I just asked my wife for a rag, not her opinion, but somehow that turned into a full design meeting.
Can I paint it yellow?
Paint it green.
No, I want it yellow.
Yellow makes no sense.
You don't make no sense.
Why would you paint yellow when
I'll paint that one orange.
the kitchen's green? No, the kitchen's green. Make it match.
Green and yellow go together.
No.
Fine, I will paint it green, but I'm putting sunflowers on it.
Sure.
Or should I just paint it black? Because, that's what millennials do now.
No.
Aren't they painting things black?
Listen.
Are we millennials?
Well, paint it white. Definitely this windowsill.
Why
don't we paint the door and then you just paint the windowsill?
And paint that yellow?
Yes.
Yeah. That's your Key Largo shirt. What are you doing? And these are what? Your only pants that you have left? This is why you have nothing nice. I hope you're recording this.
I am. You're being very mean to me.
I love you.
I'm doing this for you. Go get me a different shirt and I'll put it on.
Too late. You already ruined that one.
That's not ruined. It don't fit me really anyways. I'm fat.
You're not fat. We just like food. Don't even touch it. You have paint on your fingers. What's wrong with you?
I'm about to stop doing it. Once the cutting's done, it's time to roll. This is where things start to feel real. There's something satisfying about watching a wall change color. It's like instant progress. You know, it's funny how paint can completely shift the mood of a space. Same walls, same room, but suddenly it feels cleaner, brighter, newer. Kind of reminds me of how small changes over time can make a big difference in life too. Most people don't really like painting, but I actually enjoy it. Life gets busy, fast. Work, schedules, bills piling up, and it feels like there's always something pulling at you. Painting a small space like this gives me a chance to slow things down for a minute. Yeah, it's repetitive, it's simple, and there's nothing else competing for your attention. You're just focusing on the wall in front of you. You're making steady progress one roll at a time. And honestly, I think we all need moments like that. Little breaks where you can breathe, reset, and not worry about what's next for just a bit. This is one of those moments for me. Before you know it, the wall's done and somehow you feel a little lighter too. My camera stopped, so I lost all that last little bit of video of me taking that cabinet down. But man, that thing was just held up with 2 screws. It was wild. Anyways, let's get this wall painted. Hey, before you walk away, can you hear me that rolling?
Yeah. I wasn't gonna walk away, thank you. I was actually going to watch you.
It wouldn't be a Bears Homestead video if one of the women in my life wasn't supervising me. You know, just in case I forgot how to paint a wall.
You missed your spot.
Yep, I knew that was going to happen.
Okay.
Now this is where we decided to get a little bold. I had a little bit of green paint left over from our cabinets in our kitchen, so I decided to go with it. We're adding a green accent wall. And I love this color. It feels calm but strong at the same time. It brings some life into the room without being overwhelming. It's not loud, but it's confident. And honestly, this fits our home. We don't try to be flashy. We just want it to feel warm, welcoming, and lived in. Alright, so next up is the flooring. And I'll be honest, this part was a bit of a challenge. I didn't include a ton of clips here, not because I didn't know what I was doing, but because I was straight up struggle busing. I had just gotten off work and I was tired, and this was one of those moments where you push through because you're already started, and sometimes that's just how real life projects go. And on top of that, when we first started this project, we found out the flooring we used in the other part of the house was discontinued, which is never good news in the middle of a remodel. Now, let's get this shelf up. First, we gotta cut it. Beautiful. Now that our shelf's cut, let's get the brackets up. Alright, Mom, not a bad gift.
Huh?
I said, alright, Mom, not a bad gift. You hear that, Mama? My mom got me this little laser measuring tape thingy-majigger. First time using it, not too bad. Kind of puts a nice little crossbeam on there. If you put it on the wall, it goes around the corner. Not too bad. Got a little measuring tape on this edge. And it's got level with a ruler too. Not too bad. Probably something she found on one of her random apps she has. Let's hope that one's straight. So what I'm using to hang these shelves is a zip toggle. Pretty simple process. You just take it, you put it in the hole like that, pull it tight, and zip her up, and just snap it off. Man, these things hold a lot more weight than a little tiny wall anchor does. So that's why I'm only putting 2 in. And then all the zip toggles take is these quarter-inch bolts, screws, whatever you want to call them, and they just thread right in there, just like that. They got different sizes, but I stick with 1/4 inch. I usually don't need anything bigger. Perfect! Of course I gave in and gave my wife what she wanted, yellow window trim. And honestly, a happy wife just makes everything run a little smoother around here. And I shouldn't say this, but I actually agree with her. It looks really nice. It adds a little warmth, a little personality, and it just fits this space. So yeah, I would say this one was a good call. Projects like this aren't really about paint, shelves, or flooring. They're about being good stewards of what God's given us and making our home a place where our family feels comfortable and loved. These are the spaces where everyday life happens, the busy morning, the late nights, and everything in between. And when we take the time to care for those spaces, we're really caring for the people who live here. Thanks for being here with us today. From our family to yours, see you next time.